Okay, this is a channel message. I started with a song. Um, it's a love reading. Somebody's hot-blooded. Hot-blooded by Foreigner. I think it's Foreigner. I'll have to look it up afterwards and correct myself if I'm wrong. But I'm hot-blooded. I got a fever of 103. Come on, baby, do you do more than dance? I'm hot-blooded. So somebody's got some intense fire or passion for you. Okay. Somebody's gonna call your bluff. Part of the song was in there. Are you ready when I call your bluff? Let's see what's going on. I've got out the romance. This is the inspiration too. You might want to watch the reading I just previously recorded. It'll be linked in the description box. It was a special bonus reading. So we'll see what signs come out, but it was a special reading for those tribe mates who were showing up, like special signs that were showing up and I felt really connected to. So this could be about a Capricorn, an Aquarius, a Libra, a Gemini, a Sagittarius, an Aries, or a Scorpio. Were what I was picking up from the last video from this. This is about a divine love connection, but there's also intense chemistry with that song. Okay. Like this masculine singing the song is ready for somebody to spend the night. So like, you ready? I got the place for you. You ready to connect? I'm gonna. Somebody's shooting their shot here. Okay, yeah, but I'm getting this. Well, yeah, I'm looking at the Knight of Cups on the bottom of this deck. For some reason, there's something about a ring coming in here. Like somebody might wear a ring, but they're not married. They're not married. But they still wear a wedding ring. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand it. But that came through. Something about a ring. Tripping the hell. Look, I just showed you the Knight of Cups over here. I didn't know the Knight of Cups was there. There's two different versions of this Knight of Cups. The Knight in shining armor and the one who is just baffled, irritated, confused, can't come up with the right words, is in some sort of fear. The moon is here. Are there three people involved in a situation? There's a couple hugging under the moon. It's like somebody keeps writing a text and then deleting it. I mean, this is an old-fashioned way of writing here, but I'm reading it for nowadays times, you know, like these words aren't good enough, crumbling up the paper, frustrated with one's own self here. Did I miss my shot? Did I miss my opportunity? I need to come in gallantly. I don't use that word. I don't want to Russian. The way I said the word Russian. Interesting. Okay, let's see. What's going on, Spirit? What do we got to talk about? Now you know if it's talking to you or not. Take what resonates. Leave it for somebody else if it doesn't. And take what does. However, I just, like, somebody gets tripped up over their words. I don't even know what I'm saying. Enough of the spiels. I'm ready to call your bluff. Okay. Oh, what are we playing? Do I need to play poker? Because you know, bitches, we'll play intuitive poker. Empress Will. She's like, show up. I'm the Empress. I invite this love in. I know my value, my worth. I'm going to protect my peace. I'm thinking of creating something passionate and beautiful. Look at her red cape. Look at her rose petal cape. Like how she sits there with a snake behind her. You know, so she's a healer. Right? Divine feminine energy coming in. Number 3. Again, I was talking about 3 in that previous reading. With this, it'll be linked down below. You know, the Empress coming out today. Showing up and showing out today. The card is called Inviting. I invite this kind of deeper love connection in where somebody sees me, loves me. Light and dark as fox. Okay? It's very endearing, an endearing connection. As well as, you know, maybe it was somebody was trying to figure out, is this lust or love, you know? Like, Because I'm hot-blooded, baby. Do you feel the same way? Like, did you manifest me? Is the Empress? Did you invite this in? Well, the Empress is saying yes. She invited this in. She invited this in. Let's see what else. Four of Cups. So that's been like, it's usually sadness, sad about it, something, but also awakening to like seeing the bigger picture. There's a gate that's being opened and a decision, like we've got these tools here. Are we going to cut this out? Or are we going to, the magnet, are we magnetized? Are we sharing the same vibration? Magnet, the coin, do you value me or do you not care? Four of Cups can be apathy. And Nine of Swords. So that's where we've had some fear about connecting deeply again. With that black cat here, that can bring in a lot of superstition. Nine Swords can be panic, anxiety, a lot of mental stuff going on here, right? Can be like, we're self-fulfilling prophecies, what we continuously think about, right? I see a connection coming together, like where somebody wants to share. There's a lot of, so mental stimulation in this connection. Y'all are mentally connected. Somebody has a new awareness also with Nine Swords. It could be a connection where you aren't talking, but you're just feeling and sensing somebody's energy here, or somebody's watching you. The awareness. Somebody, wants to manifest a union here where you're closer to express this passion they have too. Queen of Cups, Ten of Cups. There's a lot of love in this connection. She's like, let me hold you to my bosom, masculine. I'm here for you. I mean, it's the same. Look at that. Body positioning. Ten of Cups. She's handing you her fig and you're looking away, looking at the gold, chasing the money, honey, or what? She's like, we belong together. We share the same dreams. That's why she's handing you a fig. Fig is we belong. It's like a higher level of awareness and consciousness. Let's build something. This is deep feelings, you guys, in a connection. That's over there. There's deep feelings. There's deep feelings, not just hot-blooded. We're going to get another song, but let me keep telling me. So we've got a queen out here manifesting a higher love. Bring me the higher love. Oh. After being quite disappointed in the past. But also just like taking accountability for, some of her own self-sabotaging ways too. As far like Four of Cups would be, we've been lingering in our sadness or in the heartbreak or in loss, Or maybe we just haven't been protecting our emotional space and we had to set some personal boundaries here. Okay, no matter what, y'all were connected telepathically, and that's Nine Swords in this love card. It's the higher love with the Empress coming out here. To begin with, bring me the higher love. The Page of Swords and the Fool. Also out heavily in the previous reading that I recorded for those signs. Page of Swords would be the watcher or spying on somebody, watching them, And the Fool is a spontaneous action in this deck. There's, this Fool is so focused on new relation. There's a couple getting it on right here, and he ain't even looking. He's just, I'm moving on. I got a snake right at my feet. That snake that was by the Empress. I'm shedding, I'm growing, I'm glowing. The mountains are behind me. Again, a message that came from the love card. So a message that, this would be somebody, let's go out on a date. Let's go for a little adventure. Let's go have some fun. Are you still, this masculine is wondering if you're holding some sort of bitterness or resentment from the past. I know that what this feminine holds in her hand here are in the deck. When I read the book that came with this deck, there are bitter almonds. So, are you willing to talk to me? I've also been maybe took some foolish risks in the past. I'm a fool in love with you. It's also coming out here. And what's on the bottom of the deck? Five of Pentacles. It could have been like a ghosting situation or a separation where you both were healing independently. Or you had some sort of disagreements in the past. Okay, let's see. I need one more card. Where's the Fool walking to? Because I'm making the picture come alive in my mind's eye here. And I want to see where he's happily walking to. He's taking a jaunt or a saunter. I want to use words like that with this Fool. Merrily, 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 merrily. Merrily going forward. That Five of Pentacles came out again. Look. I don't want you to feel alone anymore. Let's do this together. I laid down my fiddle. I see it as a fiddle. And now that song by, is it Hank Williams? Oh, no, Charlie Daniels Band. Charlie Daniels Band. The devil went down to Georgia looking for a soul to steal. Okay. Johnny played his fiddle and he played his fiddle hard. He's walking towards love. I just got to read the picture, no matter what and then we got roses all surrounding this. Roses. And roses also come with thorns, right? Okay. So, fives are about change, and there's the Lover's card, and that's the card. That is also this card, which is making a big choice. The masculine's been shot by Cupid's arrow and has been trying to tame that beast within. The Strength card. Like the hot-blooded energy is the wild boar, for sure. The Lovers and Leo, and the Strength card, Leo, and the Chariot, reversed. Talk about holding back. All right, so I'm going to get more. Let's get more. Situation. Tell me about this leap of faith. The Empress is manifesting. Somebody's jumping for her love. She's letting it back in. I think that's why the gate is open. She sees this love differently. She sees love differently now. This is like an erotic, spontaneous encounter in this deck. Okay? Somebody has awakened to the truth in their heart. Ace of Cups. The emotional new beginning, the gift from God. Divine love, higher vibrational love, unconditional love. The Ace of Cups. Talking about the Fool. He knows this is, he, she, they knows this is divine. King of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Saying, have I told you lately how much I love you, Rod Stewart? No. This queen wants to hear it. Right there. Queen. That's the devoted queen. That's the somebody coming in here to offer a committed relationship. By the way, in the previous reading, it was the King of Diamonds who came out. So this is a divine counterpart situation. I definitely would watch that other reading. They're working hand in hand. Hand in hand. What do you hold in your hand? I hold something precious. It's here. It says, a committed relationship, comfortable, compatible, and affectionate. Definitely see that here. In all these cards. And what's this? 3 of Cups. So somebody's going to, at a party or a social gathering, you may meet this person. Or they're going to invite you out, like I said, to a fun time here. With the Fool, it's going to turn at least romantic, but it could turn more than that. Friend turned lover is also here. Maybe somebody just didn't want to ruin the friendship, but yeah, party or social gathering. Anything else I need to see? It's a card of celebration too, having a good time and sharing some joyful times. If we got the Four of Cups and the Five of Pentacles, this is somebody this queen hasn't been dating. No, she's been healing. She's been doing her homework. And she's ready to start over. Somebody is here with that Fool. Somebody ready to get it on, like Marvin Gaye energy here. I like the word comfortable in expressing yourself. Comfortable to share intimacy with somebody. There's a lot of warmth here. And somebody who has been doing a lot of change with the 4-5-5 now. Or 3-4-5-5. 3-3-4-4-5-5. What's this? Like a song, that love that clings to me. How the thought of you does things to me. Never before has someone been more unforgettable. Not Nat King Cole. Are we playing a little poker hand here? I feel like that's what I'm doing. I got 4 cards down. Let's see what else. When I get the 5th card, I'll stop shuffling. And then we'll discard and get some new energy. Well, I'm just making this. We're just rolling with it. And now I'm making it into a poker hand. Wow. And there's that Page of Swords again. My goodness. Same card. Same card. I might have to look up in the book on that one. What is this? I sang this song in the previous reading I recorded. Now this is enough of this. Temptations, My Girl. I want to make you my girl. When it's cold outside, I got the month of May. My girl. This is tripping me out how much these two are connected. Or something mistripping somebody else how much we're connected. Okay? Regardless of distance or time. Okay. Well, you had a queen manifesting a new beginning, emotional, stable beginning with you. I don't know what I'm trying to say there. So, I'm going to keep this playing poker, and I'm going to discard, maybe we're having to move away from a family, or we're done partying, or being the third wheel. 3 of Cups can also be a lot of excess celebration or whatever, and the internal drama, or a lot of talk and no action. I don't know, but we're getting clear here with the Page of Swords. We've witnessed or watched enough, and now we're offering our emotions and depth of feeling here and commitment. We're not afraid of it. We're going to hold on to this truth in our heart, and we're manifesting. We're in manifesting mode in a love dynamic, okay? And it's very passionate and warm and intense and cool. Right? I love it. 1, 2, 3. You need 3 cards. See what you left out with in your hand. You got an ace high right now. You got an ace in the hole. Man, changes the 5s that keep talking. Man, okay. Well, now you got 2 pair. You got 2 you guys. And a lot of love. 2 pair, 2 queens that could be coming together here. Okay? And a lot of change and transformation. The 5s, the 5-5-5s keep haunting me, man. Anyways, it's earth sign and an air sign here. Again, the same card. The same card came out in the last reading. The Queen of Swords. She says, if something feels so right, and whisper to me softly, breathe 3 words upon my skin. Is it a feminine embracing her soft era? Hence why the Empress, the 5 of Pentacles, this love card here, the emotional healing that I see, and also transmuting bitterness or resentment from anything in the past, recognizing her own self-sabotaging ways, that Nine of Swords, but also getting real clear about what she wants. And she wants the, the one who makes the moves, the proof in the pudding. She knows exactly what she's been manifesting, and it's coming. It's here. But she had to do some changing too. Okay? And that's what this is about. There was a battle between the heart and the mind here, the 5 swords, the 5 cups. But also, I'm letting go of any guilt, what she was holding in her hand or holding something over somebody. I let that all go. Love bites, love bleeds, Deaf Leopard, okay? The 5 swords, the mind games, okay? We did throw away a 5, but we got 2 pair here, and I think that's a great hand. And how that all just worked out. And a queen's deciding to start over and have, it could be 2 sisters. It doesn't have to be romantic, but I did pick up on a lot of intense chemistry. And that this could be two leaders, intense chemistry too, where there maybe was like some fights, bickering, battles. You're meant to work together here. God's guiding you back together. Okay, the more I talk about it, like I also didn't tell you, but I felt really nauseous in starting this reading. And so now that I've worked through it and talked about what was going on here, I'm not. And I know then I've delivered the messages. I'm going to give you their final thoughts. These are community chest love notes. So the thoughts that y'all have been thinking, if this is your reading, and that's where this is going to end. If you need your own private reading, reach out to me. I'm here for you. I love you guys so much. So we just, this is just a nod from your spirit team, of your spiritual community, to quit supposing, or one side is thinking that about the other. So when we're supposing, we're creating too. Limit. Or, when we're assuming something, we want to stop doing that. It's an exclamation point. Okay, clear. Talk about it. Okay, when you wish upon a star, Empress, that correlates with the previous reading. How many times have I said that? Somebody keeps having to repeat themselves to somebody. Somebody does love you. Okay, and that's also, you get an added poem. Hold on. Wow, somebody loves you. Let me get my poem book. There could be an age difference here that I'm picking up onto with that Hotblooded, and somebody would be like, would you even be willing to give me a chance? I mean, I'm a knight and you're an empress. So, but they may come in here with a really romantic move. There's poetry that I'm pulling out now, flowers. I think that's the bird of paradise flower. I don't know. A big move here with the Knight of Cups that I showed you twice, and somebody loves you. Okay, so what? Just randomly go to one. Okay, I'll just open it up. Here's the poem, page 80 and 81. It's both pages. Learn to rest so your life will be blessed. We all need, and somebody could be born in the 70s, 1970s, okay? Because this is a book from the 70s. And it's also a grandmother and spirit blessing this entire reading. My grandmother. Her very best friend gave her this book, and now I have it. I love you, Maxine, and I love you, Noni. I got your book still, and it's in pristine condition, and I will ever forever keep it. See, look. To Nelby, love, Maxine, 1978, up there, January. Oh, I'd love to go to Aunt Maxine's house. She was the funnest lady ever to hang out with. And she cooked in my grandma's kitchen for many, many moons. Probably 50 years, as long as they were open. Still, probably in her 80s, still working in that damn kitchen. Anyways, what am I talking about that for? Learn to rest so your life will be blessed. We all need short vacations in life's fast and maddening race, an interlude of quietness from the constant jet age pace. So when your day is pressure packed and your hours are all too few, just close your eyes and meditate and let God talk to you. For when we keep on pushing, we're not following in God's way. We are foolish, selfish robots mechanized to fill each day with unimportant trivia that makes life more complex and gives us greater problems to irritate and vex. Quit supposing. So when your nervous network becomes a tangled mess, just close your eyes in silent prayer and ask the Lord to bless each thought that you are thinking, each decision that you must make, as well as every word you speak and every step you take. For only by the grace of God can we gain self-control, and only meditative thoughts can restore your peace of soul. I love you. That's where I'm leaving this today. Bye.